Hello and welcome back to Expedition 33. It is time for us to go and kill the second Axon, the one which is apparently going to be easier. So that's what we're going to do. Also, I've been warned that in this area, if you do not kill the bosses, then, well, basically they are gone forever. They are missable and we should do it. So, unlike the one in the previous zone, we are definitely going to do all the mini bosses that we come across immediately. So, that's the plan.
Fastest ball.
And let's go into Visages. Alright. Well, very different vibe here, obviously.
So
Much
this
more.
is Visage Island.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
An infinite sea of them.
He who guards truth with lies. That's intriguing. Huh. Alright. So if we defeat him, we get the truth about something. It's an interesting prospect. But yeah, as I was saying, it's kind of like the previous one was very enclosed, very all within one building. This one, massive outdoor open space, much larger sense of scale. I like it.
Useful.
Right. Let's head through this very foggy bit here, and I'm assuming we're going to get a big reveal of what the area actually looks like. Unless it's all just enclosed with these faces, which would be a little bit, I don't know, claustrophobic. Also, it's interesting seeing what the faces look like. So you have some that are happy, quite a lot screaming like they're in the middle of combat or something. Wonder if these are expeditioners' faces. Huh. My initial thought is it's capturing, like, the last emotion on a lot of people's faces or something.
Is the island singing?
This melody.
This is creeping me out.
Heard the melody before, huh, Mael? That's definitely interesting. But again, I can't get more invested in Mael's story. I'm already invested. At this point, I'm like, okay, it's mysterious, but no new information will be provided, I'm sure, until we progress the main story, so. Let's move forward to a flag for Expedition 69. Also, that's quite clearly a merchant. Oh, and a cutscene. Okay.
What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of Neverons.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
Oh.
Oh, I'm harmless. You don't need those.
Well, if you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
Well, head straight to the Axon. Or take the other paths?
Obviously the other paths. Unless, of course, the Axon is not down the path that we were told because he's hiding himself with lies. We're saying, of course, come down this path, the Axon is at the end of it. And then he turns out not to be. I have no idea if that's what they're going to do, but it wouldn't be out of the question. Also, here's the level ups I forgot to do previously. Oh, wait a second. I have so many more level ups on her. That looks right to me. Here. Ooh, we're finished vitality. Okay, finished vitality. What we want to do is we want to make the yellow number on luck be 30. So we're just going to invest as much as we can in here right now. Cool. That also increases our speed a little bit, which is nice. I'm kind of feeling like after this, we're either agility or defense. Defense would give us a lot more crit. Like, it would give us an absurd amount of crit. Agility, on the other hand, you got the speed. It makes you play more often. That is a problem, but I don't know. Maybe I am into defense here. Anyway, for now, I'm into upgrading his attributes. Here, defense, easy, and then agility. Nice. Looks good to me. So, I'm obviously speaking to the merchant first, 100%. Hello. Hi. Lovely to meet you. Bravo on surviving out here. Okay, well, I'm gonna fight you. Well, time to fight.
On guard!
Okay, rain of fire.
Flames. Rain!
Ow. I thought it lands and then doesn't attack.
Okay.
I am incorrect, though.
Okay.
See, that's what I... Okay. That's what I thought it did. I thought it landed and then did an attack. But because it didn't do that last time, I thought, okay, well, it's time to, you know, try and parry that. And then, obviously, it did the other thing.
Rain!
And it's dead. Oh, I mean, you're already dead, but... Okay. Cool. Hey, level 45. Thanks for the jewel. It has been ages since I've had this much fun. Sadon. On turn start, gain 1 shield if at least 1 sun charge is active. Ooh. Apply 5 foretell on enemies that break shields. Alright, I like that. I also want a healing share as well, though. But we can't afford that just yet. But yes, I definitely want Sadon. Long ago, this island was just like any other. Some humans even decided to come and build their life here. Then the tremors came. The landscape changed and the humans were nowhere to be found. Hope we meet again. It's a tad lonely around here. Yeah, so I'm wondering if these faces are the humans who were on the island. Okay. So this obviously is a huge power loss, but... Oh wait, that's not even the one I was looking at. Meant to be looking at Sadon. Yeah, it's still a huge power loss. But the shield is a very interesting thought. I do quite like this though. The huge amount of damage that you can do. But yeah, at a certain point, damage doesn't really matter. Now let's try a different path. Let's go right first. Oh, okay. Do I need to heal up? No. I could in theory level Mel, but let's not worry about it. Right. Let's see what's lighting up inside there. An ominous red light. Oh. Something just changed. A fire real. It is, it doesn't hurt. Alright. Go into the mouth. This seems like a bad idea. Well, I'm still gonna do it. Oh, cutscene? Where are we? Not entirely sure. Here? Nope, cannot jump up there.
Everything's destroyed.
Normally, I enjoy a little destruction. But this doesn't feel right.
It's rage.
Lots of twisting bodies all over. Looks kind of like the bodies of the expeditioners when they were solidified, but not quite as... it doesn't look like they died in these poses, let's just put it that way. Oh, they're turning to face us. Get them. Alright, so here I'm going to paradigm shift.
Yeah, let's carve a path.
It has been suggested that I should do this to break shields, like break them like that by doing like that. I could see the logic. I could see logic to doing that. I want to use Radiant Slash or Purification so I can do a light move. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then into Radiant Slash. So something like that.
Time to bleed.
I think probably a best win twice. Yeah. It's a bit of a bad start for us on that one, but that's okay. At least costs nothing to use it the second time. Cool. And then, let's see. Maybe Rain of Fire. Is there weakness? That's good. That's fine. We know the counter-attack on their turn. So as long as we kill it by then, that's fine.
Let's carve a path.
Paradigm shift. Yeah, he plays again immediately thanks to his Pictos that we have on right now, which is definitely going to be OP, but anyway. I'm going to use it until we level it and then we'll take it off. Energizing turn learned. So who got that? That was you, right? Yeah, let's take that off and then... Wait a second. Burn is a status effect, right? Ooh. Actually, burn is a status effect. Yeah, that could be really good. I just remembered that. Well, I think... Well, actually, you know what we can do? Expedition Basics. Status effect. Burn. Yeah. Perfect. So that will apply on burn.
Yep.
Oh, I should have been doing that all the time, actually. Interesting. For some reason, I was thinking that burn didn't count, but no, it definitely would. Alright. Okay. Well, I saw the puppy. Upgrade attributes. You need your defense upgraded. You need your agility upgraded. Right. So what's back here? Veins of a Nevron.
Well, that will help.
Alright. So like people turn to salt. Huh. Alright. Let's go further in. I'm ready to fight. Hey, you look like you're new and have legs, although I may already have killed you before. Let's see.
Ready to strike.
Yeah, I must have killed them before. Shoot 3 times in paradigm shift. And I'll use paradigm shift on the middle one because just remove shields with it, and we'll definitely hit. Right, then it's going to be... Oh no, Radiant Slash I can do 3. So 1, 2, 3. Radiant Slash.
Radiance awaits.
Okay, fair enough.
Feet.
Sack-patat explosion. Okay. How much do I need for whatever I want to use? 3 or 5? 3 or 5. Okay, so. That's fine. Then let's do spark. Nice.
Watch out.
Nice. Has a little bit of a fake out on the first hit there, which is quite annoying, but other than that, not the end of the world. Alright. I kind of thought that might kill, but paradigm shift. That kills. Oh. Ow.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. That works. Good to know that when it says, question mark, it means something falling from the sky. Anti-charm. I assume anti-charm is not going to be that useful in this area, as you get it in the area that implies you should go to after. And on top of that, it was, the previous boss had a lot of charm effects on it, so yeah. Go back to critical break on him. Wonderful. I have been exploring by going right, so we will continue to explore by going right. That way we'll know where we've been. This is interesting. See some masks at the end. Oh, a manor door. Alright. Let's see what we've got through here. So a child's room. We see anything here? Book on horses. Alright, makes sense. Huh. A stable for horses. Another picture of the dog. Piano. Oh, I see. Verso said he liked to play piano, and we saw a scene of him playing it. So could this be Verso's room?
Well, that will help.
Yep. Definitely implied it's Verso's room. Ah, this looks like he made gestrels. Or at least kept them. Huh. Alright. Interesting. Oh, you can still do that. There's the carousel. More gestrels. More gestrels. The music stops whenever I get close there. A journal? Oh. Interesting. Oh, I just realized something. So it's got a train station. A lot of these things are things we've seen, right? So we've seen a train station, which had Grandis in them. We have seen gestrels. So I can shoot these. Of course. We've seen him hanging out with Minoko, his favorite gestrel. Got a carousel. All of these we found in roughly the same area as well. I don't think it's necessarily a coincidence. What do we have on here? Mallorca. Huh. Okay. Well, doesn't tell me a ton. Except that that is a real place. But beyond that, it doesn't tell me anything. Oh. Okay. I find it interesting that there are, like, all of these are roughly in the same place on our map as they are in this room. Also, boats just kind of on their side, kind of similar to the expedition boats. Intriguing. Alright, what else have we got in here? Another gestrel. Big chest with symbols on it. Gestrel symbols, we're assuming. Music notes. Alright. More gestrels. Huh. Check everything, see if we can shoot it. Nope. What's this? SKA? Uh-huh.
Art can be a window, and art can be a mirror. And great art is both. Son, you'll never be a true artist if there's always a mask between you and the viewer, especially when the viewer is you.
So this is Renoir, we're assuming saying it. Art can be a window and art can be a mirror. So it could mirror the stuff in his room. Great art is both. Son, you'll never be a true artist if there's always a mask between you and the viewer. Gestrels have a literal mask, and he has a lot of gestrels, especially when the viewer is you. Huh. Intriguing. You don't got anything to say about this verso? Nothing? Anything else going on here? No. It does rather put a dampener on my verso and Renoir the same person thing, but beyond that, not too much else. So whose room was this? Okay, yeah. This is the one where we found Mael. Yeah. Don't know about that one yet. Okay. And somewhere down here we had Renoir's. Oh yeah, that's this one. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else to find here so far. It's time for us to leave and then continue thinking about questions in other zones. But yeah, that's big lore-wise. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts. I'm trying to form any of them into a coherent plot idea, but I don't have any yet. I have a lot of things that could be where it's going, but let's wait for more evidence. Right, I'm gonna shoot you now. Oh, I thought the masked things were new creatures, but it was just the angle we were looking at the shield ones were from.
Ready to strike.
Okay, same thing basically. Shoot until you're down to 1, and then paradigm shift. Followed by radiant slash. Nice.
Taste of battle.
Might as well do this because it's the one that we're on the thing for. Rain of fire. Nice. Okay.
Incoming.
Invigorating.
Yeah, as long as you don't fall for the fade, that one's not too bad. Ow. Alright. Zack attack explosion.
You're outmatched.
Okay. Blitz. Oh, let's test something. Skip turn. Okay, it doesn't allow you to do 3 turns in a row. If you use Blitz, you still don't get a second turn. So right now, Blitz is actually useless. Because you'd be better off not using it. Alright.
Wow.
Double burn. On applying a burn stack, apply a second one. I can get rid of energizing start for that. Yeah. I didn't test whether she got the AP from burn, but she definitely should. That would then mean that she applies more burn. Yeah. Seems good to me. Alright. Let's head back. Right. So. All this around to the right. Flyer.
Ready to strike.
Okay, 3 paradigm shift.
Ready to strike.
Then radiant slash. Good. Best wins. And then sack attack explosion. Nice. Rain of fire? Yeah, it did count as beneficial contaminant there. Cool. This is what shooting these does. Okay, it just does a lot of damage. I see. Hey, we learned cheater. Wonderful. So as I said, because I've been told this is OP, we're just going to take it off. And I can see how you could make it OP, but there's no point working it out because we can just take it off. We're not aiming to make the game easier. There we go. So these look more like the bodies we expect to see. Yeah. That looks more like what we'd expect back there rather than these twisted ones in the sky. Alright, big face. Oh, it's a thing. A mask. It seems connected to the axon. It speaks. He who cannot fight fate. Behind his scowl, emotions blaze. In the shadows, his temper fades. What am I a mask of but? I want to be able to go to a log and be like, okay. Joy? Nothing happens, okay. It speaks. He who cannot fight fate. Behind his scowl, emotions blaze. In the shadows, his temper fades. Your mask of anger? Something happens. Okay. Ooh. New music. That's cool. Okay, so, let's work out how I'm starting here. I think I might just do sack attack explosion to start. Hey, it killed! Even though it quite clearly said the word dodge, but anyway. Rain of fire.
Bring it on.
There's our counter. Nice.
Cut him down.
Urso gets his first turn. I guess I could just shoot all the way down to paradigm shift, right? And then paradigm shift. That gets us up to A really quickly. Chevalier Ice. Main thing is the slow here. Spark. Cool. There's our parry. Huge damage. The mask makes the Bochelier take another turn. Alright. That's fine. You can be ready to counterattack. I'm going to kill you. So, a best. Followed by a sack of... Oh, I don't have enough. Oh. Followed by a best, maybe? Or... I don't know. Followed by shooting you 3 times and then attacking. Cool. Rain of fire.
Flames. Rain.
And it's dead. Clarum. Well, that was super easy for a boss. Yeah, that was kind of anticlimactic. Wait, it kicked me out of the area? What? Okay, critical hits with skills give 2 AP once per turn. Increase lightning damage. Wow, I can't think of any lightning ability she has, but... Okay. Can I go that way anymore?
Did you hear that?
That was the Axon.
Hi. Okay, I'd like to buy healing share. Right. Healing share I'll take instead of warming up, just because we need something to
Destroying
level.
these masks seems to hurt him.
Then let's keep doing that.
Okay, it also tells me that if we were going to destroy a mask, we do that as our last thing in an area, because it'll teleport us out. Okay. I think I was thinking the riddle through too much. It's not really a riddle, but I was definitely thinking it through a little bit too much in that I was considering, like, oh, what is it masking? But no, it was literally just telling you if somebody was angry, what would that be a mask of? Oh, it counts as a rest as well. That's annoying. Good to know, though. Does the puppy come back? No. Alright. Upgrade attributes. We might as well rest while we're here. Here we go. More might. Cool. Might as well. I mean, they've already respawned. It's not going to cause us any issues to rest. Alright. If I head down here, this is where the mask was, and it is, like, still. We want to head that way next. Oh, and there's a way up. Alright, cool. Is there anything going on with the mask afterwards? Oh, there's an invisible wall. Alright then. That'll tell me what's going on with the mask. Absolutely nothing. Alright. And the back here. Are those enemies? Hello, puppy. Let's fight.
Violence.
Okay, I don't really have enough to do anything here. Thinking about this here. How about just sack attack explosion? We're gonna get this thing's legs as well. Rain of fire.
Let's carve a path.
Shoot it 3 times into paradigm shift. Paradigm shift. And shooting it 3 times puts you into C anyway, which is nice.
Foolish move. Feel energized. I'm refreshed. Feel energized.
Okay. You can definitely shoot it in the eye, right? Then it switches over. Okay. Let's do this one.
Finesse and grace.
Nice. Can't Fleuret Fury because we don't have enough for it, so let's spark. Might just die. Nope.
You're outmatched.
And then, Radiant Slash.
What lovely feet.
Attack it.
Blades sharpened.
Rain of Fire. Contorso weapon unlocked. We got the Contortionist's Foot. Alright, let's have a look at its foot. Medium physical damage to all enemies, heals all allies by 10% for each enemy hit. Okay. Cool. Not what we're going for, but cool. Oh, and then Contorso. Switch to rank S on break. Base attack can break. 100% critical chance on rank S. Triggers a lightning strike on critical hits. Ooh, that sort of thing might be how you get to really high damage. You trigger another attack on a hit. Every damage help try to consume 1 AP if successful, increase damage by 20%. So take it over instead of critical break for now. It's definitely interesting. Okay. Probably breaks his entire build in terms of how we've done it, but that's fine. It's only going to have it till we learn it. Right. Up here. Let's fight. So, oh, I just want to sack Patat, right? Yeah. He doesn't have any AP that we can actually use here, so it wouldn't do anything on that turn anyway. So 3 hits. Although that's fine. Rain of Fire. I think Rain of... Well, actually, Breaking Rules is better. Nice. Okay, I have 3 left. I could Blitz, or I could Radiant Slash. And a Paradigm Shift. Yeah, let's do it. Guess I should have shot once more, so it would have been in C. There's a Gradient counter. Nice.
It likes you.
And there's a Gradient counter.
Let's spill some ink.
Spark. So if I do this, yeah, it consumes my AP. Interesting. Oh no, we do consume my AP anyway.
Let's carve a path.
I was trying to test it, but I already created a scenario where it would, yeah, I created a scenario where we would still have no AP. I needed to do just attack, I think, there to test it. Hey, double burns learned, though. That's nice.
Nice.
Okay. Well, let's head over here. Right, further down this way.
Good stuff.
Just Chroma. And then I don't suspect there's going to be anything else because... Or, yeah. I don't think there's going to be anything else just because of how we got into the area. Yeah, and how we left the area. Right, fast travel back to the previous one. Yeah. Okay. Then we can upgrade our attributes here. We'll do a rest as well. Okay. Defense, definitely. Cool. So if we're making our way around, let's do this one next. Actually, you know what? Let's do the ones that are furthest away first. Do this one next. Looks a lot more colorful over here. Nothing down there. Oh, that's creepy. I'm gonna guess that this is like a mask of happiness. Let's see. Also, I can't just turn around, can I, to leave? Guess maybe I could. Alright. Well, go through this serene forest. Alright. You coming to fight? That's fine. I'll fight. Oh, they're berserk. Okay. Best wins. There you go, I used an extra AP there. Wasn't ideal, but luckily wasn't the end of the world. Nice, and then spark. Cool. That works. Hey, a level up for Verso. Level 50. Nothing over here. I'm actually suspecting that these areas are going to be smaller than the first one we went to, because the first one had extra space so that we could see the manor part of it, but I'm actually not sure how big these are going to be. Verso levels up. Ooh, so we're max there. Yeah, I already knew that. So probably one more group of points in luck, at which point we want to switch to either agility or defense. Realistically, probably agility so we can get the speed increase, but defense would be pretty cool. But yeah, probably the speed increase is just objectively good. Yeah.
They seem so joyful. I'm almost jealous.
Okay, Mask of Joy.
On the surface, at least.
He who guards truth with lies.
Yep, getting the symbolism here. Alright.
A bit of violence,
Let's
yes.
start with... I don't really want to use that ability, so I'm going to start with Second Attack Explosion. Okay. Shoot twice. Spark.
Flames. On me.
Cool. They might be dead. 3. Paradigm shift. Nice.
Incoming.
Okay.
Monoko, parry.
I am refreshed. Energized.
That's exactly the same as the chromatic version. Nice. Cool. Healing Share is learned. Okay, I can take that off of him now. Let's get rid of Healing Share. And replace Healing Share with... Warming Up, maybe? Probably get rid of Longer Powerful as well. If I got something that increases my speed, his speed is atrocious. How about Energizing Turn for now? Actually, it usually ends up being pretty high. Breaking Burn? There we go. Do that for now. Yeah, he ends up being pretty high on AP. Because Paradigm Shift is always usable. So. Let's go. So. Oh, we can shoot the eye here. Okay. Paradigm Shift. I don't even know if the eye is the weak point, it just seems like it should be. I'm going to do the Fortify this time, because I think we might actually last enough turns for it to matter. Then Rain of Fire.
Rain.
Wrong timing. Ooh, what does that mean?
On guard.
Don't know if I've ever seen that status effect before.
Flames on me.
My, what lovely
Bound.
feet.
Bound is a status effect that prevents the character from dodging. Oh. Well, that's not really a problem. Yeah, you see that used his AP for powered attack, so instead of being at 3, he's at 2 right now. Which is still, like, it's not like he can do anything at 3, but it's just annoying. Okay, shoot into Radiant, so 4 into Radiant. Into Radiant Slash. Nice.
I'm ready.
Rain of Fire.
Flames. Rain.
The sweet taste of battle.
Best wins. Okay. Then attack, because I'm out of AP. And then Paradigm Shift. Nice. Burn seems to apply really quickly now. I can take off powered attack. Fantastic. You can go back to critical break. Right. Ooh,
An advantage.
healing tint shard. That's nice. Don't need that many healing tints. Mostly it's revive tints I need. I do wonder how this game plays on the lower difficulties. Mainly because I get the feeling that healing is a little bit stronger. Because I kind of get the feeling that on the difficulty that we're on, damage is so high that you never actually, like, healing is a trap because you never actually can heal because you mostly run out of health, right, against anything that's a real fight. But I imagine on the lower difficulties, you're probably a lot more worried about healing, or like it's a lot more relevant because you can. I'm also imagining that on the lower difficulties, it's probably a lot more, like, your abilities probably matter a lot more than they do on the on this one, because the enemies tend to have so many turns on this one when it's the higher level enemies that you end up just like doing most of your damage via parrying rather than by your actual abilities. A lot of the time, anyway. I don't know. Anyway, and do that, then paradigm shift.
A bit of violence, yes.
The best wins. Followed by second attack explosion. Nice, and rain of fire.
Flames. Rain.
Cool. That's the end of that one. Ooh, journal.
69th Expedition. Fleur. Good thing Anthony upgraded all the climbing handholds. Not only are they much easier to install in the cliff faces, they're also a lot nicer to use. We're setting the last few handholds tomorrow. Then we can finally get out of these caverns and see the sun again. I can't wait to rejoin the mountaineering team. I still remember that first mountain we scaled. Watching the sun rise above the clouds was magical. But rappelling down as we set the handholds was pure exhilaration. I know some of the others chafe at being restricted to recon only. I get it's not very satisfying making maps and prepping trails while people are dying. But this prep work will pay off in the long run. It may not be glamorous, but truly essential work rarely is. Doesn't make it any less important. And as the Expedition 69 motto says, we are literally laying a trail for the ones who come after. Step by step, handhold by handhold, each expedition carries the next one forward.
Now this one's really interesting, because this was kind of something I was suggesting before, is that some of the expeditions maybe, like, I was wondering if any of them were treated as if they were treated as a build-up for the one after that. 69 appears to be literally that. It's a build-up for what is next. It's that we're going to put all these handholds everywhere. We're going to do recon. We're going to draw maps. It's very much a, we're going to prep so the next group who come in have a better chance. Which is honestly, like, probably the most useful expedition up until this point. I was also thinking, I wonder when the age thing came in, as in when it was like, you're going to go when it's your turn to go mage. Because I just realized that that would mean that there's a bunch of, well, 68-year-olds effectively going around here. There's a bunch of, like, there would have been a bunch of 84-year-olds if they were doing it back then. I have to assume that originally it wasn't just the oldest going. It might have been, you know, just a whole bunch of people going of different ages. And that may have caused problems for future expeditions, because they could have already have gone, unlike previous ones. I know that Mael was treated as like weird for going, but it could be that it's only weird at this point. Oh, that's not actually something we can climb, it's just an example of them putting up the climbing stuff. Huh. But yeah, it could be that in the past, actually, it was perfectly common for younger people to go, because I mean, the mobility of your average 84-year-old isn't that good. Is that a mime that's hiding? Hello. Let's fight. Yeah. Been here before. Verso's now so fast he goes first in the turn order. Doesn't seem right. But yeah, he does seem to go first now, so... Oh no, he was going first before anyway. Yeah, that was only when we changed some stuff on Minoko that he ended up not going first. But, yeah. Anyway. He still went slowest on the second turn, I noticed. A best wind, the best wins. Followed by a best wind. Cool.
Finesse and grace.
Rain of fire.
Flames. Rain.
Nice. Sack of attack explosion. And then into spark. Then into shooting until we can use purification. And we can use purification at B there. So let's do it. Nice, and now we can break. There's our counter. Nice. You can't break. You could attack though.
Time to hit big.
Swift stride.
From fire.
I kind of wanted to use Radiant Slash, but I just realized I don't have enough for it. Paradigm shift. Attack to save your AP.
I'm ready.
Then Flurret Fury.
Finesse and precision.
Nice. Skips the mime's turn. Takes a ton of damage. Radiant Slash. So 2 shots in Radiant Slash. Let's go. Here, Radiant Attack, Mighty Strike. Big damage. Okay, and then, Sack of Attack Explosion. Okay, and that's Verso Spaghetti. Let's have a look. Yeah, not a huge fan. It's not terrible, but yeah, I'm happier with this. Right. There's another one of these things. Oh, obviously, and the base. Alright, let's head down here. Don't really need to heal, that's fine. Check over to the right before we go towards the mask. Oh, I didn't even see these guys originally. Okay, almost failed to shoot it. Okay, Paradigm shift. Nice. Sack of attack explosion. That one's dead. Rain of fire. Good. Alright.
Nice.
More stuff there. Let's fight this one up here. Get him. Okay, so shoot. Paradigm shift. A best wind.
A bit of violence, yes.
Followed by sack of attack explosion. Nice. Oh, I think it ducked. Okay, spark. By that I mean it wobbled slightly and I wasn't paying attention enough to block it. There we go. Or to aim, re-aim. Sorry. Trying to do two things at once. I'm saying the wrong word. Happens. Confident Fighter. 30% increased damage but can't be healed. Is that the second Confident Fighter we got? Or is that just an upgrade to the original? Oh. No, okay. Oh, because the other one's called Confident. Take 50% less damage. Oh, this is Confident Fighter. Completely different. I see. Right. I shot the puppy. Gonna fight me down here? I was meant to jump down at you, I see. I don't know why I'm still calling it a puppy. It's quite clearly some weird kind of contortionist thing, but the way it moves like a dog. Right. Right, big damage, best win. Cool. Followed by a best win. Okay. Rain of fire. We can break it. 2, 3. Into Radiant Slash. Okay, you don't have enough for anything. And Spark.
Flames on me.
Minoka, get ready.
Wrong timing. Okay.
Let's carve a path.
Res.
I must rage.
Rain of fire.
Flames. Rain.
Sack of attack explosion. Cool. Right. Not getting a huge amount of XP for these enemies anymore, but that probably just means that we've reached the level that we should be. We got weapon Confuso. Confuso appears to just be a knife. Light damage can burn on critical hits. Apply 3 burn instead of mark. Increases burn by 50% per rank up to 300% on rank S. The interesting thing about burn is, no matter how much burn is on a target, it can only do a max of 9,999 damage. So actually, I don't think it's worth like going that far into burn, because 9,999 damage is not that much compared to like what you can do on a turn. I don't know. I feel like you're better off looking into multi-hit stuff. I know earlier I was saying that parrying was like the best way to do damage like at this level, and that if you parry you do 9,999 damage, but you know, like, I'm only meaning that parrying is best because you have to parry and it makes fight, and like if you didn't, fights would take forever. But yeah, you don't want to put your whole strategy around like a very, very small amount of damage. Right, let's heal up. Let's do this. It's Joy. A mask that seems connected to the Axon. It speaks. He who painted this world. Seeking what he could not grasp. Longing to share with those he loves. What's interesting is it said he 3 times in a row for painting the world. But everything else has said she painted creations. But painted creations or painted the world? Maybe someone painted the world and someone else painted the creations within the world. Behind his smile, what could it be? Joy. Okay, behind his smile. So this isn't asking what the mask is. Sadness? Okay, it wants the answer joy. Joy? Okay. Okay. Creepy. Also, we slow down a bit on it here.
Sweet taste of battle.
Quite clearly the same outfit they were in the Gomages, right? Like, at least the red flowers and all of the other such stuff there. Interesting. Anyway, let's do this. Powerfuls here. Shoot 3 times and then spark. And I'm going to do spark on this one. Even though it's got a shield on.
Guard up!
Energized.
Oh, it does the chromatic version. Interesting. Alright. Wasn't hurt, so I'm not really worried that you healed it. There's our counter. Nice.
Watch out!
And killed it. Nice. You know what? Phantom Stars, extreme light to all enemies. Let's just do that to start. Nice. Best wins.
My favorite part.
Sack attack explosion. It only healed for like 8,000 previously. I was gonna say, even if it healed, we would be able to kill it quite quickly, but we actually got some lucky crits there and killed it immediately. New weapon for Lune. And we're back. New thing for you, so that is this one. Increased break damage per earth stain. Ooh. 9 AP on breaking an enemy. Generate 1 earth stain at the beginning of each turn is the upgrade after that. Interesting.
Yeah, it definitely hurts him. I think I saw one more path.
That's good. We're weakening him.
This feels off.
Wonder what feels off to her. But anyway, vitality, defense. Let's go. That's our path. So we'll head down here. See what's down this path. This must be sadness then. If the other two were as they say they were. Yep, blue light. Sad looking face. I'm saying sadness. Raining. I don't know. I kind of like a little bit of rain. But maybe I'm just weird like that. Right. Let's head in here. behind. Let's go forward. Oh, it's one of these guys. Let's fight. Sack attack explosion. Rain of fire.
You're outmatched.
I could blitz radiant strike, I suppose, which might allow us to break.
Let's go faster.
Yep. Radiant slash. Best wins.
The sweet taste of battle.
And then just attack. Followed by spark.
Flames. On me.
Okay. I still think it's worth. I'm gonna do Berserk Slash here. I still think it's worth learning the parry of this guy, because quite often when they show you one of these ones earlier and that they show you an enemy over and over again, the boss is gonna have some mixed up variant of it anyway. So it's worth trying to learn the parry. 39. Alright. A much newer expedition was here.
I know they're Nevrons, but witnessing the sorrow of others, I can't help but feel for them.
A noble but tremendously fatal impulse.
Well, let's fight. What's happening with this guy? Don't know. Very weird. Okay. 3. Spark.
Flames. On me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
To shine.
Oh, it did that. That means it does that on, let's see, on its death. That's annoying. Hardly gonna do that much damage. We're exhausted. Spark.
Flames on me.
So I think we have just killed it. Cool. Hey, Confident Fighter is learned. I'm going to get rid of it, but like that's actually one I could see us using. But we'd probably want to use the other Confident ability at the same time, obviously. Yeah, I could definitely see us using that one. So I don't need Energizing Turn, do I? I already decided that I need Breaking Burn instead. Well, at least right now. We got a little chroma.
Wow.
And jump down here. Right.
Well, that will help.
Grab that from the grave site. And let's fight. Okay, so they're both glowing green, which is interesting. We'll try something different here. Let's kill the middle one first. That's not the one I meant to attack. Okay, well, that was terrible. Let's put on the shield, which will at least give us AP. And then Rain of Fire on the center one.
Watch out,
Nice.
Mael.
Wrong timing. Okay.
It
Give me
likes
another
you.
chance. There we go. And then it applies exhaust. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Realised this last time I could have tried a best wind last time because it's 0 AP cost. Anyway, doesn't matter. Shoot it, attack.
Anja!
Killed it. Nice. I was also thinking if you take the thing that means that you can't be healed, you also want to take inverted affinity, right? Because inverted means you can't be healed. So if you take that and you already have another thing that says you can't be healed, then like there's no penalty and it's just 50% increased damage while inverted. This is a big area. Is this a chromatic? Could be.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is. It's a thing. It's a new thing. All right. Shoot it. Let's fight. Yeah, chromatic. Okay. Oh, it does. It gets another turn. Okay.
Your turn to shine.
Ow. Oh, and again. Okay. Fine.
Power, wow. Invigorating. Feel energized.
It's a lot of attacks. Okay, sure. Why don't you have another attack?
Minoko, get ready.
I am refreshed.
Okay, a mortal hit. Ow. Sure, why don't you have another attack? Why don't you have another one? Okay, I see the gimmick of this chromatic.
Invigorating.
Wrong timing. Okay, we'll send it in second squad. Alright, well, I was talking about parrying being the main way you do damage. I didn't expect it to be that literal.
I'll do it.
Okay. Wrong timing. Alright, Luna, it's down to you. Wrong timing. Okay, retry. Yeah, I'm ready for a retry. So this is just learn to parry, basically.
Minoko, parry!
Okay.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Wrong timing. Oops. Mainly because I didn't realize it was the mortal hit despite it saying it and me registering in my head. That's a mortal hit. There's our counter. Oh my lord, how many parries do we have to do? Oh, it seemed to weaken. I see.
Watch out. Bring it on.
Hey, I actually managed to counter it. Nice. And I hit weakness. Okay. Wrong timing. It's that little bit where it does like a reset in animation. There's our counter. Nice. Oh, and it auto breaks. I see.
Let's cover path.
Res.
Time to hit big.
Res.
Still need your help.
I mean, if it's all about parrying, then what we should do is just do things that make it easier to parry, or that makes it so that if we parry, then we aren't punished, or if we fail to parry, we aren't punished as much. Like, for instance, having 3 characters instead of 1. So that's why I'm rezzing. Okay, slowed it. Okay, it's stunned. Rain of Fire. It's also a good one, I guess, is to apply burn, so that
Violence, yes.
when it does have when it does have a turn and it keeps doing them, it at least takes damage each time. Zap attack, explosion.
Cut
Nice.
it down.
Berserk slash. Cool.
Foolish move.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's why we
Not
have multiple
impressed.
people. Okay. That's fine. Wrong timing again.
Not impressed.
Okay, again. Yep. Okay. Reserve team's time. There's our counter. Nice.
I'll do it.
Okay. Ow. And again. Well, I at least saw the weapon spinning as the attack came in, so I can't have been that far off. Every time, after it does the spin and it does that, see that little animation where it's like, oh, I'm going to spin, but then it stops? That's the bit where every time I'm like, oh, it's going to do another attack. And it never does. Every single time, but every single time it tricks me.
Invigorating. Power wow.
Oh, that's nice. See, that one didn't go long enough for us to have to worry about it, because it didn't do the reset.
Power wow.
There's our counter. Nice, one more and it breaks. Oh, actually it breaks there. Perfect.
So much power.
Sack of attack explosion. Nice. Rain of fire. I think this was actually incredible.
Ready to strike.
Especially given that we don't need to like res this time, so we can actually do even more of it. Oh, I actually did one too many. Oops. That's fine. Okay, a best wins. Followed by sack of attack explosion. Cool. Spark.
Flames. On me.
That's 22 burn. Nice. Hey, I didn't get tricked by the exact same move this time. I'm learning. I'm adapting.
Watch out.
Okay. Okay, that time I just failed to hit the normal one. There's our counter. Nice. Have another turn, why don't you?
Incoming.
Oh, no more burn, huh?
I am refreshed.
Okay.
Energized.
Not impressed.
There's our counter. And it breaks.
Let's have some fun.
Phantom stars.
Time.
Nice. And then Chevalier Ice. Augmented counter 2, 50% increased counter damage. Ooh, nice. Okay. But yeah, that was literally just stay here until you learn how to counter, basically. Let's get rid of Breaking Burn for that. Augmented counter 2. Sure. Right.
What have we here?
Another one. This color of Lumina, and then Glass Cannon, 25% more damage, but take 25% more damage. It's not even that like Glass Cannon-y. You can have that on as well. That's not that bad. Yeah. It's I would much rather have that than Can Never Be Healed. Even with my opinion on healing being like it's not that good. But yeah, I would much rather have to take 25% more damage. There's another one that makes you take like 50, right? And it only gives you AP on parry. Yeah, it's not that good. But I mean, AP on parry is obviously good, but what meaning is like in comparison. Let's attack. I just realized these guys aren't hostile. Oh,
You're outmatched.
that's okay. 3, then paradigm shift.
My, what lovely feet.
Our best wins.
A bit of violence, yes.
And then sack of attack explosion. Nice. And then spark.
Flames. On me.
Nice, that one's dead. Wrong timing. And kill it.
Let's try it.
Seeing whether I could parry that, which obviously you can, because it's applied before the effect ends. Which is generally a good sign that you can't parry it. Could do with a little heal. That's just a way down. There's this way up. Okay. Ooh, another journal. Lots of journals in this area.
Expedition 39. Albert. Edith's not back. So until then, we stay on recon. All these masks are freaking me out. They're fucking creepy. I swear I could hear one of them singing. The Nevrons around here behave so strangely. Almost like they don't really want to kill us. They still do, though. This place is making me crazy. Maybe if I wore one of these masks, they'd leave me alone.
Ooh, no. Definitely not. I kind of get the feeling that if you wore a mask, you might turn into one of the creepy ones with the masks. Alright. Yeah. That's an interesting thought if that's where the where these guys come from. I wonder whether that particular type are expeditioners who put on the mask. Well, maybe not. We'll see. So 3 paradigm shift. Sack of attack explosion. It's alright. Rain of fire.
Flames. Rain.
Nice. Not the end of the world, that one.
Just try it.
Okay.
My, what lovely feet.
Yep, just shoot and attack. There's our counter.
Please survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
It flinched and it caused it to dodge. Unintentionally. How's our levels looking? Well, CL's still 47, so I don't really... Not CL, Mel's still 47, so I don't really want to switch her out, so... Yeah, let's heal up. Let's do this mask. Right. Yeah, I think that was everything. Let's go. A mask. It seems connected to the axon. It speaks. He who lives in between. Behind his veil, emotions swell. For a life forced to paint. But what if he is but a reflection of... sadness? Something happens. It's interesting he said forced to paint. And they also talked about a regent previously. It's definitely interesting.
A bit of violence, yes.
So maybe there's a figure behind the paintress who is being forced to do the paintings. Don't know. Anyway, I'm going to just do a normal attack here, I think.
I'm ready.
Unless it's like metaphorical for the area or something.
Impressed.
Wrong timing. Definitely the wrong timing. He does 3 of those, huh?
I'd love a dance.
Mask goes, screw you in particular, Minoko. Okay. There's our parry. Nice. Minoko, you'll use your exhaust turn resin. Here. You're gonna die if I do that, but you're also gonna die if I do this. So let's kill you because you're on higher health.
I'd love a dance. Energized.
Nice, I've seen that attack pattern before. Mask still hates Minoko. Decided it exclusively hates Minoko.
My turn.
1, 2, 3. And then switch to purification.
Light shines.
Nice. Here, might as well just do Hexa Crush while you're here. Haven't seen it in a while, but kind of hoped that that would apply debuff, but it didn't. Okay.
It likes you.
Wrong timing.
Get ready.
Oh dear. Mask continues to hate Minoko.
My turn.
Res.
Merci.
Alright, yeah, you're exhausted. Forgot.
Incoming.
Feel energized.
Completely wrong timing. Reserve squad. Oh dear.
Do me in.
Ready to evade.
Okay.
Lune, attention.
Okay, just hates whoever's in the center spot. That's fair.
Chroma is flowing.
Killed it. Bucharo. Okay. Alright then. So there's a new one for Minoko. Start battle in Agile. Agile mask applies rush for 3 turns. Was that Agile's purple, right? That's interesting. I mean, I like Bolaro better, but I can see how that would be good even with a best mask. They have the same abilities. What's our... yeah, Chroma's at 58,000.
That's all of them.
We should be able to fight the Axon properly now.
Let's answer this thing's invitation.
This is fight it properly now, but like, I don't know. I have no idea whether it lets, this is us fighting it properly now, or whether like, the proper fight would have been to fight it with all the masks up. But anyway, I can definitely see why, unlike in the previous area, that these fights are not. Yeah, these fights are not doable if you complete the area without. Without doing those first. I can definitely see how makes more sense in Serene's area to do it, or Serene's area to do it after. But anyway, I don't really need to buy her Colors of Lumina or this. I was kind of thinking whether I wanted to buy these. We have 64 of them. Yeah, probably not. But part of me is like, maybe? I guess we know where he is. As long as the area doesn't become inaccessible, then we know what's come back. So now we're pressing forward to our invitation. Oh. Crazy looking. Oh, look at that, the end. It's one of those guys. They were talking about a him painting. Previously, these guys have talked about a her painting. Let's see what this thing has to say. Did you see that? There's some flowers in his hand. Or there was. I would have traded my years for his. His life was cut short. He had so much more to do, to experience. A senseless war. Why? To what end? Lives shattered for what? He was innocent. Innocent. It was the folly of his elders, but he paid the price for our hubris. I would have traded my years for his. Who are you talking about? This place, this Axon, they're all part of his story. Man has gone silent. So from what we learned at Yellow Harvest, that would imply that each of these islands, potentially, like whoever's creating the stuff on this island, is a separate person painting. Like the Lady of Sap in that previous island, that is one painter, and then there is a him here who is another painter. But previously everything was ascribed to the Paintress, as in the Paintress is the person who's behind everything. But if there are more than one painter, then that adds a new layer. Alright. Well, continue pressing onwards. I'm wondering whether if you hadn't cleared the masks, these blocked you somehow. But yeah, probably not if I was suggested that they were not, or if it was suggested that they were optional in the comments, so.
Minoko, what does that mean? He who guards truth with lies?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Guard as in protect? Or guard as in control?
Yes.
Protects and controls the truth with lies surrounding it. But doesn't necessarily tell us anything till we speak to the person who gave us the invitation directly. Also, what's interesting, we're on a route from someone who invited us here, and there's obviously no combat on the route, which makes a lot of sense because, you know, we were invited. Expedition 39 got here. We've already seen what happened to them. let's continue going up. Well, assuming we're gonna have a cutscene here. Let's see.
I think you pissed him off.
Alright, so not a long talk with this guy. Let's go, sack attack explosion. I love with the really large enemies that you end up with this tiny little thing to attack so that your attacks don't look weird. Also, it's interesting it's a mirror. Rain of Fire? Weak to fire, huh? That's good. Ah, mask emerges from the mirror.
Your turn to shine.
I tried to parry before I knew what it was.
Invigorating.
Okay.
Ready to strike.
Okay. I think I just start with Phantom Stars. Let's go. Cool. The best wins. Into sack attack explosion.
Shaft.
Into Swift Stride.
From fire.
Okay, mask vanishes, then we get the next one. The Doubt Mask.
Invigorating. Feel energized. I am refreshed.
Alright.
Time to end this.
So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Berserk Slash.
I've got this.
Cool. Chevalier Ice. Chevalier Ice. Chevalier Ice. Whatever we're gonna call it. Fleuret Fury.
Finesse and precision.
Nice. Okay. Tries to build shields with the Peace Mask.
Feel energized.
Ow.
Sweet taste of blood.
Okay, got some shields. Let's do this. And then sack attack explosion.
Finesse and grace.
I'm kind of tempted to just not like do damage for a little bit and let it go through some of the stages. I think I'm gonna do that just so we can see more of the fight.
Not impressed.
Anxiety. Ow. That hurt.
Violence, yes.
Heal.
I can do it.
Heal.
Nice.
I think I'll improvise.
Heal.
Good stuff.
Okay, because we know we can kill it at any moment right now. And then heal.
Invigorating.
Let's let it have one more, because we know that from the picture in the top left there's 5 masks, right? Doubt. All right, we're circling to doubt. Okay, that's fine.
Invigorating.
Okay. Well, if it's circling around, then let's kill it.
Flames. Brave.
Or move on to phase 2, whichever one it is here. I just wanted to give it a chance to show us all the masks. Sack attack explosion. Okay, phase 2. Now whatever this creepy thing is again.
People want so badly to know what's behind the mask. Front, back, recto, verso.
Oh?
Great art is both window and mirror. Whether it's your mask or theirs.
Harmless, huh?
He's the real Axon.
Child, we all need masks, but how you use them.
Merde.
That's interesting that he said verso in there. Verso means back, huh? Recto verso. And then he said window mirror. Mirror verso, verso being a mirror of something else? Okay. Berserk slash.
I've got this.
Virtual strike.
Don't leave us.
Into Floret Fury. Nice. Into our ice one. For the slow. Oh.
It likes you. I am refreshed.
Okay. The attacks kind of reminded me of Renoir's attacks there for a second. Like the same kind of dark pain. But also, interesting. So I assume that if you hadn't killed the masks, then he would summon the masks at those points to do an effect. Okay. Well, Floret Fury. Nice. Phantom Stars.
Phantom Stars.
Time for mayhem.
The best wins.
A bit of violence, yes.
Into Sack Attack Explosion. Cool. Oh, gains a shield for each blow to an expeditioner. Alright.
This and precision. Guard up.
best wins.
What lovely feet.
And then Sacred Attack Explosion. Berserk Slash. I kind of want to let it have one more turn so I can see whether it's doing anything else. So I'm going to do Mezzo Forte.
Bring it on.
Okay. Oh, you only get 2 shields because you can only hit them that many times. Res.
Finesse and grace.
Mezzo Forte. Little heal.
That's better.
And then I don't know. Chill.
That's more like it. Feel energized. Power, wow.
Okay.
Time to hit big.
So effectively, yeah, we've seen its moves. I don't know if we actually killed it there. We obviously got rid of the shield with the first hit, but I don't think the second hit did any, like the first hit didn't do any damage. But anyway, Immaculate, 30% increased damage until a hit is received. Okay. Phase 3.
We did it.
No, wait.
We all need masks.
Except CL, apparently.
This mask can't hurt me. Because it is me.
You okay? What happened?
Axon down. Let's bring this to the curator.
Get the feeling Minoko knows a little bit more.
That was Verso, wasn't it? Renoir.
Oh. That was Verso, wasn't it? Renoir. Alright, I have many questions. Back at camp.
Is it you again? Why?
Well,
What did you see this time?
I don't know. Oh, a woman. It was... Why do I keep seeing things?
Obviously the one from the door of the manor.
Who are you?
Barrier breaker acquired. You can now face the Paintress at the monolith. I mean, obviously, like, gotta equip that no matter what, right? Steel shields removed by hitting enemies. Switch to virtual stance and breaking any shield. Alright, that seems pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that. Also, the element is the same as the gradient attack element. Huh. Alright. Oh, did we get a new Pictos, or we just leveled something? Or learned something? Oh, Immaculate. Yes, of course. Let's take that off and replace it with Immaculate for now. Alright. So. Interesting thing said there. Verso's was said, and this has been going through my head. Actually, before we get there, obviously, I think the mask thing is pretty straightforward. I'm also going to turn on, like, some music just so we have some background here. Sure. Yeah. Obviously, the CL thing makes sense in terms of the masks. Like, what it was saying was effectively everyone else needed the mask, well, except Minoko, who obviously already has his mask. Except for CL, which I assume is implying that she is actualized and she is not presenting a mask of who she is into the world. She is fully accepted who she is. It's a similar theme to get in the Persona games, right? It's accepting who you are allows you to take off the mask and get the power or whatever, right? Like, it's all kind of the same stuff. So, really straightforward, at least I think, in terms of what it was trying to say. But the second thing, Verso. So, he said that was Verso, wasn't it Renoir? So, the Axon we killed was Verso. Verso being back, Verso being a mirror. Wasn't it Renoir? Could it mean that the Axons are mirrors of the Renoir family? In theory. There are 3 of them, right? There's Alicia, Renoir, and Verso. You could assume that the first Axon we killed was Alicia, the second is Verso, and then the third on the mountain so high, that could be Renoir. So I thought, I don't know. Also, that explains why Verso's theme on the piano doesn't sound right. It's because the notes are going so much quicker than I was pressing the button. Yeah. I can only assume that we're going to get some answers soon, because the moment we break through the barrier, I mean, there's gotta be it. Like, something's gonna happen. Because, well, I happen to know there's an Act 3 of the game, so us defeating the Paintress cannot be the end. So something fundamentally has to change about the lore of the game for us to progress forward, or we have to fail in such a way that it sets us back. Like we need another MacGuffin to progress, right? Yeah. My mind is kind of just going around in circles for, could this mean this? Could this thing mean this? Obviously the Verso's room that we saw back in the manor was for a child, like a young child. But, I don't know, like, what is the manor? If we assume that the manor was when Renoir was younger, then I mean that makes perfect sense if if it's a room for a child. Because, Verso would have been a child. If Verso is what we think Verso is. But Verso could also just be something else. It could be an aspect of Renoir, in which case, who knows? Like, you see, depending on where the lore goes, all of our clues fit into a different puzzle. We have lots of different puzzles that our clues could fit into. What we need is, we need the picture on the box to roughly work out where we're going with this. But we just have the pieces, and we don't even have any corners. So, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.